Hi, Lisa here. I'm back with another Conversations with a Stranger experience. I was at the gym and there was a young lady working out beside me. Actually, she wasn't working out, she was on the phone and I could hear her conversation. I was being a little bit nosy, but I mean, truthfully, she was not quiet. She wasn't loud, but she wasn't quiet, but I could hear everything. And I could not listen. So in the conversation I could hear she was frustrated and it was tense, and I heard her speaking to the person on the phone, and on my end I could hear her say, I'm not happy to do that. I want to delay law school for a year. This is what I want to do, and don't you want me to be happy? And it was going on for a little while, and it was all basically she was saying the same things over and over. And then she hung up the phone, and then she went to another part of the gym. But it really sat on my heart. And so I felt that I needed to go to her. I felt led, actually. And I went out and I found her, and I went up to her and I said, Hi, I heard your conversation, and I just want to say to you to follow your heart. And she started to cry. And then she started to say, They don't understand. And at my age, I'm so far behind. And I wanted to delay law school for a little while. I just wanted to focus on this. And, and then all this, she was crying. And so I stopped her and I asked her if I could hug her. And so I hugged her. And then we continued our conversation. And she said, she told me what it is she was doing. And, oh, but when she said she was so far behind for her age, I had asked her how old she was. And she said she was about 20 or 21 years old. And I just looked at her because, if you're 30, 40, 50, you know. If she's so far behind for her age, where are we? Anyhow, she, and the other person on the other line was her mother. And I said to her, Your mother's concerned, probably because she just wants you to be financially secure, and it's a great opportunity for you to go to law school, and you got in and all of that. But she really wanted to do her business, and she wanted to delay law school. She wanted to focus on this business. And when she shared it with me, it was a lucrative business, and I had asked her if she was making money from it already, and she was. And she had a plan in how she wanted to expand and all these things, and it's really good, lucrative business. So I suggested to her that she write down her plan, because when I said, "Oh, there's so much you could do with it," she was so excited. She goes, "Yes, I have all my plans. I have my goals. I have my milestones. I have my all of that." So I suggested to her to have it all written down, organized, take it to her parents, and show them what she wants to do. And she will delay law school for a year or two. She will focus on this business and growing it. And if in 2 years it's not where she would like to be, she can go to law school. And if in 2 years it is where she likes to be, but she still wants to go to law school, she can still go to law school, because law school will always be an option for her. So she took my suggestion, and at the end of the conversation, she asked me if I could hug her, to hug again, and we hugged. And then she went about her business, and I went about mine. Then I saw her about a week later, if not the same week, and I asked her how she was doing, and she said, "Thank you so much. Our conversation changed everything." I went home, I spoke to my mom, I showed her what I wanted to do, and now I have her support. Now I have her support. And, it made my day. It made my week. It made my month. it's still resonating with me for me to be speaking about it. So it really truly impacted me as much as it did her. And I was happy that I followed my that little prodding to go and find her and say that to her. Yeah, because sometimes you just never know how you might affect someone. So, another moment in conversations with a stranger.